Whoa! Whoa, Cookie! How's it going? I hope you're having a good weekend. The music down a little bit. There you go. You should stop drinking the coffees. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm a little tired today. It's like I feel like I'm running a little bit low, but I'm okay. So I understand you on the coffees. I'm addicted to the coffees too. I will drink 1 to 2 cups of caffeinated coffee, and then I will move to decaf. Ah, thank you for the head pad. Thank you. I love coffee so much. Hello, Silent Storm. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Yes, I'm trying to do Sunday's Obi. Right, right. Because everyone says that I stream too late, and I want to accommodate some, like, as much as you got, blah, 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 blah. I want to accommodate you guys as much as I can. So, Sundays are the easiest day for me to stream a bit early. Especially with summer coming up. Sometimes, like, most of the time during, like, not the, like, 2 months of summer of the year, I can stream early on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but, besides that, it's hard to stream early. But on Sundays, I can always stream early. Oh, I do have quite a bit of viewers that say that my streams are a bit late for them. I guess they are on the other side of the ocean. That would be my assumption that they're not in America. And I want to accommodate you guys and have everyone have fun. So a couple early streams a week I will try to achieve. Yeah, see, like, for Cookie. My streams are usually very, very late. I know they're bestie. My streams are very late for them too. There's a couple other people I can't think of their names at the very moment. Calamity, he's in, I believe he's in America, but he has a very early work schedule, from what he's told me. So it's nice to stream early for that kind of peoples too. I mean, honestly, if I had a choice, I would start streaming early and then stream late into the night if I could. But hopefully after my vacation, I'm gonna start doing more art streams again. I'm gonna start streaming earlier, like a couple days earlier, hopefully. Oh, that is being weird. It's like it merged all the Twitter and TikTok stuff together. Why did it do that? That's odd. Hold on. I will try and fix that. I'm just full of technical problems today. I just realized that my alerts aren't working. Like, I have an alert for new followers and subscribers and donos and all that fun stuff, and they haven't been popping up. I'm like, well, why aren't you popping up? And I don't know if I fixed them or not before stream. We'll have to see. Thank you for the alert, Silent Storm. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Nightbot. Why are you being bad, Nightbot? No, it's under time. It's under timers. Twitter. Yeah, it got rid of the spacing in between my in that. There was spacing, I think. I think there was spacing. Okay, there's that one. Okay, yeah, we just have to keep. I think there's a 15-minute delay, so we'll see if next time it pops up. If it works properly. But exciting news, exciting news. My 2.0, at least my main outfit, is almost ready to start being rigged. I'm excited. I've been working really hard on it to start the rigging process so I can get it in time for my promised date of before Halloween. I have a whole bunch of outfits planned, but the one probably all that's gonna be ready by Halloween is my main outfit and Halloween outfit. I intend to remake this outfit, this outfit on my new model. But it's not gonna be ready by 2.0 debut. I doubt it. I'm redesigning some parts of it. And then I'll have hair I'll have at least three hair toggles by the debut. It's not gonna be a big debut debut for 2.0. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. Got my water bottle. And no alcohol today, just water. But yeah, no, my words aren't working. It's not gonna be a big debut. I talked about maybe making it into a subathon, but I have to see what is going on around that time. Because obviously I would need someone to take care of Tiny Dino. She does not like me sitting at my computer, so I need someone to take care of her during those days that I do an uncapped subathon. But we'll see. If we can't do an uncapped subathon, maybe I can do at least a capped subathon, like 3 days. 3 days, something like that. Like, not too terribly out there. And hopefully this week, well, I'm gonna figure out what's wrong with my alerts. Then also this week, I'm gonna hopefully figure out how to split like all my audios properly, and then we can finally jam out. We can jam out so I don't get copyright strikes on my VODs. I'm gonna try and figure that whole thing out. Booba Jiggle! Just wait until you see the new Booba Jiggle. The new Booba Jiggle. Booba Jiggle. And the scratch on my eye, I think, is finally healed. So for tomorrow's Zelda stream, I can finally wear contacts again, so my eye tracking is better. Okay. You wanna see Booba Jiggle on a trampoline? I think go look in my meme central in Discord. I think I posted it. Was it in Meme Central? No, it wasn't in Meme Central. It was in, I think I posted Not Safe for Work. Yeah, Not Safe for Work art. I posted it in that boob jiggle, that's what you call it's I'm sorry, you know, it looks like jello. That's what it looks like on a trampoline. I try to keep it a nice jiggle, like an appreciative, you like the jiggle, you're gonna stare at the jiggle, but not so insane that it's like should be hitting my VTuber in the face. Yes. Boing, 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 boing. And I'm also gonna do, it'll have a better, ah, tongue sticking out. I didn't realize on this model, I made the tongue so tiny. So it's gonna be a proper size tongue. Yuki! Hi! I popped in for a minute. I could only pop in for a minute, but I popped in for a minute watching you play Star Rail. But I didn't want to pop in for too long, just in case you're farther ahead than I am. And I saw spoilers. Fine, and make a face? What kind of face do you want me to make? Like, oh? Are you thinking sussy thoughts? Are you thinking sussy thoughts? The hearts? I've always had the hearts. I just don't use them very often. I have a couple eye toggles. I just don't use them very often, like the hearts. Oh, is this sad? You see the scary ones the most. You see the scary eye toggles the most. And I have these ones. Speaking of the heart eye, or the star eyes, that's one I need to recreate on my new model, but maybe a little smaller heart. Maybe a little or stars. Maybe a little smaller of stars. Thank you. I know, I need to use them more. The biggest problem I would find about using them more is I only have a really tiny stream deck right now. So I have to like leaf through pages to get to all my toggles. And I always just like forget about like I need to hit this over button to get to these eye toggles I don't see very often. And I can do this. But I already plan to have more interactive ears, so I won't even need this toggle on my new model, because I've been studying so much and there's ways to make the eyes move with your expression, like go down if you're sad, or super high if you're excited, like this. What other toggles you don't see often? I guess you don't see the sad. My sad. And you're my angry. Angry. The other angry. I'm gonna bite you. Yes. No. Ow. You'll just look at your ankle and there'll be like an angry little dino cat nomming your ankle. Okay, the Nightbot thing should post here in a minute. We'll see if it's still messed up or not. Ayaya, ayaya, ayaya. I guess I should start the gaming, huh? I got a lot to do today. Since I don't get any Genshin time next week. It's probably gonna be all Zelda. Over here. Oh, a Boinky. It's not a comfy Genshin stream without the Boinky. Ah, giant blankie. Okay, that looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. Gotta position the blankie just right so it doesn't catch on the boob jiggle so much. There we go. There we go. Hopefully I'm not taking up too much of the screen. But I also have an idea for another asset. What the? Since I need energy right now, we're gonna have a... There we go. Because in real life I do this sometimes. I just balance my drinks right here. If only I had a Red Bull in real life right now. That'd be amazing. Okay, turn down the music a touch more. Beautiful background, and then I'll turn some Genshin sounds on. I gotta do the Owl Daddy story, and we want to hear the amazing Owl Daddy voice. I guess I should use my Owl Daddy team since we're doing Owl Daddy story. I can't use that team yet. I'm still leveling Fuki up. Okay, I already did most of my dailies and resin spending because I didn't want to waste time on doing those. Right now, I just wanted to focus right on story. Oh, you got Sonari? Did you get him on standard banner, or did you get him when you were wishing for? Was he your cup? Okay. Okay. I'm really hoping to get Daya. I didn't roll on her banner because I knew she was going to be added to standard. I was like, you know what? I will just... It just popped. Well, let's see how my luck is. I have one standard wish right now. I have one standard wish. What do I get? No. No such luck. But that's okay. I have 87 wishes saved up for whoever's next. I think it was speculated Yoimiya, I think. You spent your paycheck on Honkai Star Rail? Oh no! I mean, I'm glad it was worth it for you. Whatever brings you an ounce of serotonin, do it. I was getting, like, I keep saying I'm not going to spend money on Star Rail, but I got the $5 pass or whatever, and then I got cucked out of Sela by Clara. But I was like, no, just wait. We still have some days left. I don't have to wail for Sela yet, and I got her. So now I'm saving my wishes for this is gonna sound lewd, but this is what I call him. Damn Hung. his imaginary form. I saw it leaked. I'm thankful for that because he's damn fine in his imaginary form. I could care a little less about his normal form, but his imaginary form now is is he. I forgot my toggles don't work in Genshin. I was gonna do my hard eyes for once. I need to fuck with my toggles too, because the F12 and stuff don't work well with Genshin. You got seal. That's good. That's good. What am I doing? I am brain farting. Stop pulling up the page. I want my quest journal. Damn it. I do not want to do that one. I want this one. This one. I need I'll hate them story. I mean, I guess I can use the quick start on the event, then I wouldn't have to do I'll hate them story, but I want to do it anyway, so we're doing it. I'm gonna have a hard choice when it comes, if I get up to that 300 wish pity in Star Rail, where you get to just choose what 5-star you want. If I do not get Bronya or Bailu by that, because I want them both. I did get what is his name? Yanxi? Yanxi? It's the blonde-headed boy with the ponytail. I got him yesterday. And he's supposed to be really good, but he has to be on a team where he doesn't get hit. I have Clara, and she's amazing. I love Clara. I'm saving right now. I'm saving those. I don't know what they're called. They're not like the super premium currency you get from rolling, but the next one under that. And I'm saving for her 5-star light cone, because that one, it's freaking awesome too. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. I'll figure out eventually. I'm still sad about Bailu a little bit because I'm going completely wrong way. I don't know where I'm going. Hold on. I thought Bailu was gonna be the Hydro Archon for Genshin, and I got really excited. But then they said no, that's for Star Rail. Here's this kind of crappy looking person with the top hat, and that's gonna be the Hydro Archon for Genshin. I was like, sad. I'm not a big fan of the Hydro Archon's look. Honestly, I'm not excited about like many of the Fontaine characters that have been leaked so far. So we'll see how it goes. I might just end up rolling on mostly rerolls all of Fontaine. Yes, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. I'm glad you know that phrase. Learzar uses it all the time. It's from a food reviewer, right? And he like dresses up all fancy and he reviews fast food. I don't know what his name is.
Oh, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've sent this period's research expenses report to your office. Have you taken a look?
Dear bestie!
What
tip did I give?
I did.
What tip did I
Recent
give?
research expenses have decreased
How
quite
are
a bit
you?
compared to past figures.
Yes, though that is primarily because there are fewer scholars with research needs. But that can be a rather convoluted topic. Might I ask why you are here
Oh,
today?
you took some magnesium? That's
You know
good.
this individual.
Yeah,
His
it
name
definitely
is Ilyas.
helps your
He worked part-time
body
here, and
relax
he's here for his
when you're
paycheck.
trying to sleep.
Oh, yes, of course. Though,
I have to
Ilyas,
take one every
where have
night.
you been these past few days?
Just be careful what
That was our
magnesium you're
busy period,
taking.
but then you disappeared without a word.
I get
Everyone
one.
had to pick
I
up
don't
the
even know
slack.
how to describe,
I'm sorry,
but
something unexpected
some
came up.
magnesium. If you
But I
take
know I've
too
caused
much of
trouble
it,
for everyone.
you'll
Is there
have
anything we can do to make up for it?
I'll
The
say
other
it, say it
researchers have more
brashly.
or
You'll
less
have the
finished your
shits.
share
You'll
of
have the
work.
shit.
However,
But if you
there is
get a
one
certain,
thing that is
like
yet
a
to be
gentle
settled.
one, then
You
you don't
remember
have to worry
Chandra?
about that.
You were in charge of following up on his off-site research application. He retracted his application a few days ago and
Yeah,
canceled
if you
his
take it too
off-site
many nights in a
project.
row, that can happen. But
He's the 12th
if
person
there's
to
certain
retract
kinds
a
you can
research
buy that help
application this month.
avoid
I'd like you
that
to ask him
unfortunate
why he
issue.
did that.
After
Chandra
stream,
is
I will
probably
look at
having
my
coffee
bottle
at this
and I'll
hour,
post
so
a
you can
picture of
find
it
him
in
at the
Discord,
cafe.
so you know what to look for.
Then, about my paycheck.
I'll pay you in full once you return. However, make sure you don't disappear without saying anything again. Be considerate to your colleagues and give them some forewarning at least. Is this acceptable, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
I have no objections.
Okay, I have no idea what happened in that scene. Someone wanting to get paid. I'll hate them with adopting much, so I didn't think it. Okay, I think I've heard of those before. Mine is just capsule, like the powders in a capsule, and I take it like a pill. Because I've been told those act faster. I mean, the water should act fast too, but it's faster than if you get like just like the solid chunk pills. Those are harder for your stomach to digest fast. But I believe you can get some yummy flavors of the magnesium you mix with the water. I think I saw that at the...
Ilyas? Long time no see. What can I do for you?
I heard that you canceled your research project.
You know,
So
I don't like
I'm
the
just
Red
here
Bull
to
on my
ask you
boobs. I feel like I
why.
should have it
Oh, that.
right
It's
here
really nothing
behind
special.
my
I
hands.
just don't feel like going
Hold on.
anymore. I'm not the only one who canceled, right? I mean, people have had no motivation to conduct research lately, haven't they?
No motivation to conduct research?
Yeah. Say, who might you be? You look sort of familiar.
No, don't mind me.
I have to have the...
Please,
Hold on.
continue.
Well, with the downfall of the
So I
Sages
guess
not
go
long
away for a
ago,
second.
many of the projects that they led were put on
Thank you
hold
for the
or
head
were
pats.
being
I'm sorry I missed
investigated.
it.
With the situation being so volatile, people are picking up random things to do to kill time. No one wants to risk starting any new research until it's clear how things will pan out in the future.
When you say how things will pan out, you actually mean what
I'm
the
just
new
trying to
sages would
trying to
have
fix the
interest in,
blankies situation.
right?
Wow, talk about blunt. But that
There you
isn't the
go.
only reason
Sorry,
for the lack of
Blanky.
motivation to start new research.
So what are the other reasons?
Well, because the Akasha terminal shut down.
Oh, no.
I'm
that
sure
is
you're
not
all
good.
aware that we require all kinds of knowledge to perform any of the research we do. Back then, the Akasha
we
would
go.
respond to any of our requests for the knowledge we needed. It was beyond convenient. We didn't have to spend an extended amount of time studying, so we were able to immediately run various tests and experiments.
I see.
You
God.
get it, right?
Oh my
After having
goodness.
had a taste of something so amazing, who can be bothered to manually sift through data and files ever again?
Hold
There are
on.
only a handful
I
of
don't
people at the
fix this.
academia who are starting new projects or performing research. Most people are like me, waiting for a recognized researcher to start a project before immediately applying to join. Although our names will be further down in the paper, we'll have a much easier time. We don't have to do most of the mental heavy lifting.
There we go.
All we have to do is focus on our assigned tasks.
That's what I wanted. I wanted to make it look like I was holding the can instead of it on my boobs. Uh-oh, what's happening?
Ilias? What's wrong?
My head. It hurts.
Bro's dying. Bro's dying.
I remember now. I remember what Siraj said to me as he approached. You will become Siraj number 36. Fuse yourself with a consciousness under my control. Think only in
That's
accordance with a set
creepy.
module. Like a worker bee in a beehive.
Paimon doesn't get it. What does that even mean?
It's what Siraj was researching.
There we go.
And the
I
topic
got it
of
perfect.
the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution.
Collective
Siraj
consciousness?
believed that by achieving 3 objectives, he could create a collective consciousness in human society and drive humans toward their ultimate evolution. First, he would rank test subjects in descending order of ability, with number 1 serving as the overmind. This overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules and delegate them to the collective's members based on their assigned number. Lastly, members would share their memories and emotions to facilitate the rapid exchange of information within the collective.
A poop jiggle emo. I might be able to get that down. I might be able to do that. I mean, it's put simply, I could just like literally take a screen capture of my own booba. But Twitch will probably ban it. Honestly, as much as I want it, Twitch would probably ban it.
Paimon still doesn't get it. What's the point of all that?
Think of it as linking many minds together and tailoring a given mind's assigned work based on its
But
compatibility.
I am getting a rave
Eventually,
emote.
everyone's minds will be consolidated
And
into a
it
new
will
form
have
of
a boob
existence
jiggle
that
in
is
it.
both an individual and an
Along
organization.
with
Siraj
panties on my
believes this
head as
collective
requested by
consciousness
someone.
is superior to individual humans.
So it's like I got
Squishing a whole bunch of people together.
it's meant to be like I got
That
super
sounds
out of
horrible.
control at a rave
It's
and I
just
ended
as
up
all
with
Nathan
panties
said.
on my
Siraj gave all the test subjects different numbers. Bigger numbers meant you had a lower rank, so your assigned tasks were less complex. such
Everything
as
about
being
me is
responsible for
sussy.
everyone's basic needs.
But that's
Smaller numbers
okay.
were ranked
I
higher,
indulge
so
the
you'd be given
thirst.
more
I
complex
indulge the
assignments, less
thirst.
planning for the future. Siraj referred to me as number 36, and I think that was a low-ranking number. I also recall that Siraj said his plan was proceeding very quickly, and that the hive would soon be complete.
The hive.
No, then we gotta hurry. We have to stop him before it's complete.
I tried my best, but that's all I
Sussy
can
is
remember.
best.
I still can't recall
Sussy
where
is
the cave
fun.
is. I'm
Sussy
really
is
sorry.
life.
Take your time. You'll eventually remember it all. However,
Oh,
something doesn't seem right. Some details don't add up.
What's off?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number.
I'm not sure what
Ouch.
Siraj's
I
numbering
don't know if
system
that's
is
a
based
good
on.
or bad thing.
Anyway, we're done here. Let's go.
Please, wait. I heard you all talking about Siraj just now. Are you looking for him?
Bam, 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 bam,
you know something?
bam.
Well, Siraj is pretty popular as of late. I heard he's gained recognition from a lot of well-known researchers.
You know what? While the scene's
Supposedly,
going
he's
on,
a
I'm gonna
strong
quickly
contender
write
for being one
down.
of the next stages.
I need to write down
There are many
ideas
who would give up
that I
everything
keep
to be a
having
part of his
during
research team.
stream. One of
I'm
them
nothing
is
special though,
a
so I doubt I'd
boob
get the opportunity.
giggle emote.
That said, I do know a researcher
Where's
who
my
received
note?
an invitation from Siraj but declined it.
I need to just have this
Her name is
permanently open
Janaki.
while I'm streaming.
If you're interested, you can try to find her. She's usually reading at the pavilion in the garden.
Not boob giggle, boob jiggle. Get right. Jiggle emote. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be allowed or not, but I could just have it in my Discord server. Discord doesn't discriminate with the sus. With the rave emote, I don't think it's going to be an extreme jiggle. It won't be the main focal point of the emote, so it might be okay. We'll see. Oh yeah, the panties on the head. We'll see. We'll see. The person that's making me my rave emote is a really good friend, so if it does come down to problems with, say, like the panties on the head, I'm sure they will be able to redesign it for me with no panties on the head. But at least I had tried to indulge. Bam, bam. Because a while ago there was a really popular emote going around, and I would have loved to have it, but it was getting banned left, right, and center by so many VTubers. I just didn't decide to pay for it, because if it's gonna get banned, why should I pay for it? Was the boob swipe, where you swipe the credit card between the VTubers' boobies.
We'd like to ask you a couple of things about Siraj.
I thought that was really neat, but at the same time, it kept getting banned, so...
Do you know me? I'm sorry, but I don't recognize you.
Are you playing dumb with me?
No, I'm not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of my memories.
And?
There's an
Are you
emote you
trying
can
to say
still
that I
use.
should
Pop,
forgive
use
you
that
just
emote.
because you've forgotten what you've
Oh,
done?
the boob swipe
Or
one?
are you using the acting grand sage
Are there
as
actually people that are
backup
able to
settle
use it
things with
still?
me?
I thought
The
like
two biggest
everyone that used it got
loners teaming up.
it
What a
copyrighted
terrible thought.
or
That's
not
enough.
allowed.
There seems to be a dispute between the two of you, but I have no interest in that. I heard that
Okay.
Siraj once invited you to join his project. Is that true?
So, what if it is? Siraj did extend an invitation to me, and I was also interested in his project. I think it was about collective consciousness or something. Anyway, he said that I could be
It's
number
okay. I can
45.
still see the link. I can still see the link.
refused
Hold
because
on.
I thought that
I
rank
can
was
look
too
still.
low. No one wants to be placed at the bottom. Certainly not me.
Ilias is number 36, and Janaki was supposed to be number 45. Ugh, just how many people
Oh,
did
so that
Siraj
one's
have his
allowed?
eyes on?
That one's allowed
me,
on Twitch? That's
Did
surprising.
Siraj tell you how he assigned numbers?
Yeah. Remember how the
Dang,
sages
I
took
could
advantage
make
of
that
the
one
Akasha
myself.
and extracted Yana energy from our heads back then? They left a document
That looks like a
records the amount
straight
of
up
Yana
cop
energy that
or
the Akasha had
cut
extracted
from
from each
hentai.
person. I don't know how Siraj got his hands on that document, but he used it as the basis for his numbering system.
I see.
I
He
would add it,
believes
but
that
my
this data can
emote
be
slots are
used to
getting a little
evaluate
full.
a
I need to
person's
get more
computing power.
subscribers before I can add more Twitch emotes.
Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
At most, jnana energy can only be
I hate
seen
that
as
word,
representing a
jnana.
portion of a person's abilities.
Jnana.
Humans are complicated
Why couldn't they just
beings,
call it
so it is
neon
impossible
energy
to
and
evaluate
go
them using
the
a single
full way?
criterion.
See? I knew I couldn't have only been ranked as 45.
Yeah, it
What
says
else do
I
you know
need
about
like
Siraj?
I get
That's
like
it. He came
points
to me. I
per
refused,
subscription,
that
and I
was
need
the
a total
end
of some odd
Is there
sub
anything
points
else you needed?
to unlock
If not,
more
I'm out of here.
emote
I've had
slots.
enough of this eyesore.
Yeah, I
Please
can totally
wait.
look.
I
See.
still want to know what I did in the past.
You really forgot.
Bam, bam,
I
bam,
swear,
bam, bam,
I don't
bam,
remember anything.
Paimon can vouch for him. The mantra also said that he truly lost his
bam,
memory.
bam, bam,
I see. You know what? It's better this way.
bam,
I get
bam,
angry just
bam,
thinking
bam,
about it.
bam.
So I really don't have the patience to fill you in. All you need to know is that you got a lot of people in trouble back then, including me. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
Yeah, I have so many ideas for emotes. I just don't have the slots. I
She's
can
gone.
request the
She
emotes and
doesn't
then
seem
put
to
them
like
on
you very much.
Discord, but I
really
can't
not
have them on
remember
Twitch.
anything?
I really
Ellie.
don't.
I mean,
And
if I
after
get
she said that,
partner, then that would be
I had
nice,
this
but that's
heavy
a
feeling
faraway
in my
dream right
chest.
now.
I guess I did something really
Let's
horrible.
see,
Do you want to remember?
Huh?
Even though you were witness against Siraj in this case, you've also lost your memory. No one can force you to remember if you don't want to. Even if you manage to remember, all you would need to do is feign ignorance and tell us that you tried the best you could, but to no avail.
I'm not sure what to do. Like I said before, for some reason I felt a sense of freedom when I realized I had lost my memories. But I feel like I
Okay,
shouldn't be
so the
allowed to go free
most
so easily.
emote
I
slots
still
that I
want
can
to
unlock
remember
as an
everything.
affiliate
What should I do?
is I can
look up your
unlock
file.
up to 9
Something that caused
for
trouble for a lot of people
subscribers,
in the
but that
past must be on
requires
file somewhere.
50
Would
subscriber
you like
points.
me to look into it?
Yes, please.
We're
Alright,
almost
then
up
let's return to the House of
to
Dana. We've spent
6,
enough
I
time
think.
here,
We need
and you should go
15
and get
sub
your
points
paycheck.
for that. But hell, with partner, you can just go balls ass crazy. Yeah, one sub point. I believe that's how it works. Oh no, if you give like a tier 1 sub is 1 point, a tier 2 sub is 2 points, and a tier 3 sub is 6 points. Excuse me. No, you guys don't do that. Don't spend your money on me. You'll get there eventually. I'm in no rush. I'm all for slowly building up this community and getting to know each and every one of you. Bum, 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 bum.
Let's split up for now. Ilyas, you go and deal with that. The rest of you, come to the archives with me. We'll meet back here later and then head over to Gandharvaville.
Oh, he's gonna take me into the archives, huh?
Thank you all so much.
Relax, Ilyas. Being nervous accomplishes nothing.
That's true. I'm ready. No matter what I've done, I'm ready to face it. I'll also try my best to remember anything else related to Siraj. We'll put an end to all of this.
I'm holding you to that. See you later.
Can I not talk to Al-Haytham because I am Al-Haytham? It says he is up. Is there an up in here? Just an elevator? Oh, go up. There we go. There we go. I haven't been in this school very much. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, we're going to Al-Haytham's office. Is he gonna take the traveler up on his death?
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm being too
The
sussy.
important
I'm being
files
too
from the last
sussy
2
and thirsty.
years should all be here.
I'm being too thirsty though. I don't care to read that. It'll just give me a synopsis.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
I
Anyway,
can't help
I
it. My
found
artist,
Elias's file.
my lewd artist
Let's
mind
meet
goes
downstairs.
nuts. Here, I'll even add it to my list because I always talk about things I'm gonna draw on stream and then I forget after stream, so I'm gonna add it to my list right here.
This file indicates that you were once
I
commended by
see.
the academia for your courage and sense of justice. You were
Travel.
considered a hero.
Me?
Ow.
Yes. Your instructor was engaging in academic fraud, and you were the one who reported him. Your report was found to be true after a series of investigations, and your instructor was brought to justice by the Matra. This
What was
incident
the
caused quite the
other,
commotion, and the academia sent you a commendation. What
There's
is it?
another artist.
Are any memories coming back to you?
No,
Art
it's
piece I
just-
was gonna draw with the
My
Traveler.
head feels like it's being ripped apart again. It hurts. Did I seriously do that?
This is
Then
beautiful.
why?
Let's put this matter aside for now. It isn't directly related to Siraj.
It was to
so
do
there's
with
no
the
need to
last
push yourself over
storyline
it.
where the Traveler was talking about their first time. That's what I was gonna draw. Traveler. Birth
That should have been something good to hear, but
time.
my body is instinctively rejecting it. I feel like I'll black out if I try to remember.
I'm gonna have so many lists.
Take it slow.
Things
Recovering
to draw.
memories is no easy task, especially when it involves memories that you don't want to remember. Just do what you think is right.
Thank you. I'm not sure how you're so calm
I
and
just gotta get the
composed all
time to
but
draw, said I.
It does
But
make me feel more
like
confident
I
about
said,
the
August,
situation
I'm
I'm in.
taking time off from commission, so maybe I'll start doing more stuff in August. Darvaville. So most likely, the first Sussy art you will see late coming up is going to be Sussy Alley art, because I owe that as a subathon reward. And one of my commissions I have right now is private, and so when I get a private commission, I slip in one of my characters for a postable version. It's in my TOS and everything, so I'm not doing anything bad.
We should be close.
So it's gonna be some
Let me
Sussy of that.
think. It should be this
Of
way.
me, I guess. This character.
Ilias, what are you doing back here?
Dad, it's nothing. I was just wondering how everyone was doing.
You sure everything's okay? Did they bully you again? It's all right. You can tell us.
Ooh.
Ilias, what's wrong?
I'm fine.
He has the
just a
brain
minor
worms,
headache.
mommy.
I haven't been getting much rest lately.
He has the brain worms.
Back then, I told you not to be a hero. Look how things turned out. I can't imagine how things are going for you at the academia. We've even been receiving threat letters.
Ooh.
You don't have to force yourself to stay at the academia. You can always come back home.
I'm all right. I just need a little rest.
Ilias doesn't seem like he wants them to know that he has amnesia.
He doesn't want his family to worry.
That's enough, you two. Ilias isn't feeling well. You can keep nagging him once we get home. Ilias, let's find somewhere to talk. So, how's your headache?
It's much better now. Oh, here. It's this month's paycheck. How's everything at home?
Same old, same old. It's just that everyone's worried about you. Don't mind their nagging. Deep down, they know that you did the right thing. It's just that after hearing a lot of bad rumors about you and seeing all the threatening letters, well, they're mom and dad. Maybe they just want you to conform a bit more.
conform.
Yeah. You don't remember? After the incident,
Hee Yes,
Ilias?
I've been.
What's wrong?
Ah, I see. I remember now.
Just wait
Don't
until I
worry,
figure out
I
when I
remember
figure
now.
out to split the audio
You're acting
and
a
I
little
play
weird
the
today, you know?
jams I really
Anyway,
like. I'm
I
really gonna
understand
be
your decision,
vibing.
but Mom, Dad, and I just want you to be happy. I don't care if you're a hero or not. I just want you to enjoy life and relax more.
Your understanding is a great comfort to him.
Is it? That's good. Are you a friend of his?
It's a way to separate the audio.
More so these two. My name is Al Hatham.
Yeah,
and this is the
yeah.
Traveler in
So
Pinewell.
I can play copyrighted
that
music
rings
on
a
my
bell.
stream without it
At any
being
rate,
on the
I feel
bot.
more at ease knowing that my brother has friends.
Would
you like to
it
join us for
sounded
dinner?
easy, but
I'm
I'm
just
having
happy to buy
troubles
some
with
extra
it,
food.
honestly.
Sorry.
I'll get it
but I
figured
still
out. I'm
have
gonna
things I
put
need
some
to take
time in
care
this week
Well, that's
to
a
figure
shame.
it out. Yes, I do
Okay,
use
I'll
OBS.
get going then. Take care of yourself, Ilias.
Don't worry. I won't do anything to make you guys worry again.
You remember now?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Thanks
I
for
really
that.
appreciate
You
it.
don't seem like such a bad person.
Is
Any
that your
help
way of
is
conveying
very
gratitude?
greatly appreciated when it comes to the
My apologies.
audio splitting
But
stuff.
I meant every word. Remember when I asked at the tavern if we had ever met? I said that there was a sense of familiarity.
Because
but
I almost
what
had
I
it, but
really
then my
meant
sound
was
alert
a
stopped
sense of
working.
Loathing.
Loathing?
Yeah, but having spent some time with you, I realized that you're not someone I disliked to that extent. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
My strength is that I don't care about what others think. If you could also develop this quality, then you won't be as bothered by complicated social relationships.
Not
It'd be
everyone's
great
like
if I
that.
could
I'll
think like
hate
you.
them, Daddy.
But first things first. I remember
Since he
where
doesn't
Siraj's
like
cave is now. I'll take you there.
and then person
Really?
That's great.
relationships, that gives me even more
Said there are two things that you had
ideas.
to do.
My
You
brain.
only checked off one, right? What about the other one? Are we not gonna do that first?
There are more important things at hand. We have to stop Siraj before he completes his collective consciousness, or it'll be too late.
I'm adding something to my notes
Let's
now.
head out.
There we go. Okay. It doesn't get set to Twitch VODs. But I will definitely look at it as soon as I am done streaming. Like I said, I'm gonna maybe tomorrow during my when Tiny Dino is napping, and that's usually when I get some computer work done. I'll work on my audio then, so I can be ready for tomorrow's stream. Where am I going? Okay, I'm not running all that far. I'm not running that far. Ah, itchy. Would you mind sending that to me on Discord just so I don't lose it? 'Cause honestly, I have goldfish brain and I will probably forget.
This is the place.
It's so well hidden. But there's nothing spooky about it. Let's go inside and take a look.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Enter the research base. Honestly, do I take a hyphen team? Because then... Well, I'll try it. I don't know if it'll fuck with the trial character or not. Okay, it just puts him as the trial character. That fucks with my ordering, which is gonna fuck me up, but we'll see. We'll deal. We'll deal. I usually have him on number 1.
outside than Paimon imagined. Are you sure it's still a work in progress? Ilyas, do you remember this place? Ilyas! Where'd he go?
I don't sense you nearby.
Did he get separated from us? Should we wait here or turn around and look for him?
There's no need for that. Let's keep moving.
Alright. We'll continue in and see if he catches up to us.
Anything in the house? I can't wait till the new story comes out. I want to see what happened since the traveler looked in that mirror. Oh no, fever dream!
It's okay, Ilyas. You've done more than enough for me already.
I don't understand. Everyone knows that Johnny is stealing your research. Why is no one willing to go public with the truth? He shamelessly used your thesis to send in a project application. And whenever the project hits a wall, he asks you for help.
Audio
Everyone
control
knows what's going on.
scenes.
You know
I
how many
don't
people are working
know.
on that project? If Johnny was kicked out because of academic fraud,
Kind of,
that'd be the end of the
yeah,
project.
kind of.
Too many people would be affected.
Like I have a.
But he's obviously taking advantage of you.
I have one for games right now. I don't
He throws you the
I
hardest
thought I have one
work,
for
and after
Spotify.
you're done pulling all-nighters,
I might have
he
gotten rid
struts
of it.
around with your research data and takes credit for it. That's not right.
Please,
Why are you
please,
putting
I'd
up with this?
appreciate it.
A lot of people warn me to not say anything, and I think they have a point. This is
And
just
then
how things
I might
are.
poke you if the
All
video
I want is to
confuses me.
graduate without any problems. It's okay. He's at least paying me.
The
Half a
Angies.
year of your time and effort.
Angies.
Countless all-nighters and casual threats and insults.
Oh,
all for a measly
hold on, hold on, hold on.
20,000 mora. He's treating people like cattle.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
What's the matter?
There we go. Now I sent you a request, so you should be able to send me messages. I think I saw a glimpse of Ilyas's pack.
This whole time and you never told Paimon?
If I could read
Of
minds,
course
I'd
not.
read your mind, Paimon.
I was
To know
also
that
able
you're
to
the
see those
unknown
memories
or
just now. They were
the
probably
big
the
god.
ones that leaked out while Ilyas was connecting to the collective consciousness.
Connecting collective consciousness?
It's clear that this place isn't a work in progress. The
I
hive
will,
has long
I
been
will.
finished.
Thank you, thank you, thank
The
you.
collective consciousness project is already complete, and Ilyas is now returning to the collective. Not
Keep
entirely.
with that.
Keep walking and you'll see why.
Touch. 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 Test. Touch. Touch all the things. Hold on. Can I hold multiple ones? Where'd the first one go? There it is. I know, I was trying to get this first one, but then that didn't work. Oh, I see what I do. I see what I do. Put this one here. I can take this one. I can take that one. I have two. And then right there. Aha.
You're up! Oz, reveal thyself! Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Right now, right here. Nothing lasts forever. Emerge.
God, I don't even know how to pull out Alphatham. All dead. All dead. Ah, that sword does look so sexy on him, though. I wish I'd rolled for it, but I didn't. Him and Zhao were on the same banner. I couldn't afford it because I wanted both him and Zhao.
It's completely different from what Ilias said. This place looks like it's been done for a while.
Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. I want to get the story done and then do the event, so at least that long. If it doesn't take too long, I might play some Zelda, but we'll see how long this takes. Yeah, because the event ends tonight, I believe. Today.
We must get rid of him.
So I need to finish it because I will not miss a free opportunity to get Primo Gems. Yes, that too. I've been really lazy on my battle pass. I needed to get better at that or else I'm gonna get fucked in the end.
An entire year's worth of work down the drain. And for
I don't think I have
your
too much I can do to max out my battle pass.
You could have played hero anytime. So why couldn't you have waited
I need
until
one
the
more
project was complete?
domain for the weekly. I could do the reputation thingies. I need to do the cooking and the
It's a shame.
furniture. I did half the
happened to
furniture.
I thought he was stronger than that. Everyone has been working hard to complete the
Yes,
project.
yes.
He could have endured for a bit longer.
Bam,
Shows now.
In any case, we're done with you. Because of your recklessness, the Mata are putting Johnny on trial. This project is
Personally,
done for.
I hope that
None of this affects you at all.
Genshin implements what they did in Honkai Star Rail with the standard banner that after like 300 wishes, you get to pick your 5-star. That'd be really nice, even if it's just one. Even if it's just once.
I'm sorry.
There's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll pay for this.
Hey, you're blinking out again.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. Save your words for when we see him.
Soon my ears are gonna be super jiggly along with my boopa. Any chests in here? Nope. Oh. Okay, come on, Alhaitham, get up the step. You can do it. Someone's sleeping in there. Bam, 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 bam.
Alias, this is all very strange. Is there really no research group that will take you? Well, to pass this course, you must complete a paper with other researchers. I know you're a hero for fighting academic fraud, but well, we can't make exceptions for heroes, now can we? Maybe you should try to improve your relationship with the other researchers. Huh? Getting a reputation for being too unconventional will not stand
I do
you
need
in
a
good
stretch
stead
redeem.
in the long run.
I understand.
Thank you for the hydrate and the Mm. And I need to do debunk redeem.
You seem
Debunk.
troubled.
Debunk. So when
Who are
I
you?
start getting too
Where are my
sussy
manners?
and
My name
lewd,
is
you can
Siraj.
bonk me.
Siraj, I've heard of you before. Do you need something from me?
Here, let me write it down.
The
Let me
world
write
hates
it down.
people who don't fit in. I imagine you've had your fair share of trouble.
No, but there's a I can make a bonk redeem.
After you reported Johnny for academic fraud, you were ostracized and shunned. Even your family can't understand your actions. However, I'm working on some research that will help you merge into a collective. That way, your life won't be so dolorous.
There we go.
How about it? Wanna have a go?
Oh, she is like bonk for being too thirsty.
What did you see?
Yes. Bam, 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 bam.
Did trick us! That Giga Jerk!
A giga jerk?
Siraj is the real Giga Jerk here. Ilias is just a regular jerk. Ooh, Paimon's so mad! We're gonna find him and we're gonna make him explain himself!
I still find it funny that people compare Paimon and March 7.
You've come. I intentionally slowed my integration into the collective consciousness because I wanted to see you one last time as Ilias. And I wanted to apologize to you as him. It was only at Gandharvaville that the second thing I must do occurred to me. Bring you all here. To throw off the mantra and bring Alhaitham to the hive. That was my task.
Hear the word
Siraj
come from
number 36.
You were already Siraj number 36?
Ah.
You passed the Mantra's lie detector test!
Yes, I truly did forget many things during that time, even my identity and assigned responsibilities. However, it's not that I got scared and forgot. I chose to delete those memories. It's difficult to fool Alhaitham, so I had to create the perfect guise for myself.
And the best
Engraved
guise
into
is
my
when you
mind is
believe
a
your own
different word
lies.
ever said.
Correct. I only told you that the hive was incomplete because I had deleted my memories of its completion. It was finished a long time ago. Before I left, I was already living as number 36. Now, I choose to return to that identity. Only here can I be truly free. That's all I wanted to say. After I enter this room, my consciousness will merge back into the collective. And so, this is goodbye.
Is this your decision?
Yeah, the person we know is Ilias, not Siraj number 36. The outside world is painful sometimes, but Paimon doesn't think that's a reason to run away.
Do you need more time to consider, Ilias?
Hey, who are...
That
Excuse
is
me.
Siraj.
So you're that Giga Jerk!
Giga Jerk? Huh, how bold of you. Have I done something to offend you?
A little bit, but not that bad.
I
It's just
modified
because I had to
Akasha
wake up
terminals
early.
to allow users to
Well,
share memories and
early-ish.
emotions.
Early-ish.
Then I recruited researchers from the academia to build a collective consciousness. I assigned numbers to everyone and divided the experiment's tasks amongst themselves. Here, people can live
I had to
easily,
wake up at
happily,
8:30
without
this morning,
needing to
that's why I'm
exercise
tired.
complex mental thought. This
I
is
mean,
what they have
most
chosen.
mornings I wake up at
All
8.
I've done is fulfill their wishes.
Then I did some hardcore cleaning of the house.
Then I ask you, what's the difference between here and the outside? There are researchers at the academia who engage in dangerous research in extreme environments while others become idle and listless.
Yes,
So
hardcore cleaning. Hardcore cleaning. Hardcore.
Setbacks. Isn't that right, Ilyas? There's no need to deny this. As it is fact, it is natural for social creatures to congregate together. And the terminus of conformity is a collective consciousness.
Yeah, I just flip around with my broom and I can sweep the ceiling and the floor at the same time.
Replace the bees with humans, and this model becomes even more potent. Welcome to the hive, Alhaitham. You once arrogantly denied the merits of this project before the Grand Sage. A few simple words from you, and my research was consigned to nothingness.
Nothingness.
Of course, I'm well aware that you don't care about any of this. You don't care about the pain of others. But I didn't give up.
Since
I made my
since I'm going on vacay in less than a month now, I'm always the kind of person I try to clean as much as I can before I leave on the trip.
Then can you guess where
because I don't like coming home to mess.
Is the academia.
When I come home, I just want to relax for a few days and not have to worry about cleaning.
Plan to install me as a sage.
Plus,
collective consciousness
this time when I go on vacay, I'm not boarding my dogs. I'm leaving them at home and having a sitter come by, and they're gonna make a mess enough. So I don't need mess and then make them making a mess on top of the mess.
Everything has been proceeding smoothly. You are our biggest obstacle. With you out of the way,
I have
I'll
5
use
dogs.
my growing influence to turn the collective consciousness
Yeah, it's the
into
whole
a
mess of them.
legitimate study.
I have
The
5
project will
dogs. I
snowball
gotta
until
go and
ultimately
get
everyone will be part of my hive.
some toys, so I hope they don't eat my couch.
And it will lead the academia towards a new future.
Yes, 5.
What can you achieve with mere
It's too
words?
many.
You weren't even able to change
I worked at a
Ilyas's
vet
mind.
clinic at a time,
Return to
and
the
so I
hive,
had
number
and a pet store. So during those kind of pet-oriented jobs, I ended up adopting too many dogs.
There are lots of people out there worried about you. And you aren't
Let's see, I have a Chihuahua. I have like a larger Pomeranian mix.
Given that you're
Australian Shepherd Pitty mix.
When you leave,
two pit bulls.
Return number 36. You know as well as I do that comforting words don't make life any easier.
Ilyas, why?
Oh my god.
You
Like,
two
that sounds
are
like it'd be
just as arrogant
cute,
as all hate
but
them.
that must be
You
hectic
think
AF.
everyone should be like you and live according to their own truth.
That does sound hectic
But you
AF.
don't realize that most people
Foxes and
simply
wolves
want
love to
easy
dig.
lives.
Huskies are high
I allowed
energy.
number 36
So
to leave
Fox.
the hive without his memories only because I knew
I
he
can
would eventually
imagine.
return. This proves that I know more about human nature than you
I can understand why you only have one when it's that.
do. Say a word or two. I will consider them as your last.
I made those words quite clear a year ago.
That's what
The
makes
model
it
you
worth
presented
it.
was extremely unstable. No amount of garish packaging will change its fragile nature. It can't be helped. If you were clever enough to realize those problems, then you would have been aware that the hive changed when Ilyas returned to this collective consciousness of yours.
Something hugs my hand. So cute.
What's happening?
My dogs just like to swarm
The
me when I
collective
get
needs
home.
motivation to execute its plans, just
And
as
that-
machinery requires
And that
energy
pisses
to
off the
operate.
Chihuahua because she
That's
gets
why
trampled
you,
by
as the
all
Overmind,
the
synchronized
bigger
your hatred of
dogs.
me into the collective, prompting them to create and execute a plan to eliminate me. However, when Ilyas returned to the collective, his memories and emotions were shared with the rest of its members. This includes his perception of me.
Thanks for that.
Uh-oh.
You know, you don't seem like such a bad person. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
This contradicts the hatred you had provided them, and these two differing emotions will give rise to new conflict.
So that's it. Wait, so you knew that Ilias would return to the hive? And then you pretended to keep him around just to fool Siraj. Wouldn't expect any less from you all, Hatham. Once the collective consciousness runs out, we'll take that opportunity to... wait, it's back to normal already.
All Hatham, I told you. You're too arrogant. Did you really think that your little scheme would be enough to destabilize the hive? Ilias's return had indeed introduced abnormal emotions into the hive, but such a meager drop cannot give rise to waves. Your struggle has been in vain, and it's time to end it. Allow me to show you what makes the collective consciousness so formidable.
So many monsters. Where did they come from? And something feels off about them.
I also integrated monsters into the collective, though I ranked them last. Even so, they are part of it. Despite their lack of intelligence, perfect cooperation can be achieved, much like soldiers who have undergone strict training. Now then, drown in endless waves of monsters. You will all pay for your ceaseless
you don't know me, dude. Throw wave after wave of monster at me. I'm still gonna win.
I've already sent my gift to the collective. It'll take some time for the recipient to receive it. You two just need to brace yourselves for the nuisance in front of us.
Well, alright. Paimon doesn't know how you get so confident, but we'll hold them off for as long
Look
as
at
we
that.
can.
Oh, you can't see it because I'm behind the chat box. It had the perfect view there.
Don't be scared. By royal decree.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Right here. I'm always watching. I'll hate them. Isn't that bad of a person?
What? You see?
Talking
That is the will of the collective. Even with the hatred gone, they continue their work. An external anomaly cannot shake the collective's stability.
Uruguay, you're up.
No rest for the wicked.
Emerge. Right here. Right now.
A process of elimination. He won't hold out for much longer.
You wanna bet?
It's a lot tougher than we imagined.
Something's gone wrong at the Academia. The march.
What's going on? What's with this sudden influx of information?
Told ya.
Has the overmind, I command you!
I told ya. Easy peasy.
Right here. Right now. Nothing lasts forever. Right here. Right now. Emerge.
Here you are. How is that possible? Why hasn't it been resolved?
Is there an error in our judgment?
The will of the collective cannot be wrong. The overmind must have made an error in his judgment.
But Siraj is the most intelligent among us. He is number...
Yai? Girl?
What have you done?
Calm down. Don't you have an easy way to figure this out? You were only designated as number 36. What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
What you said to Ilias has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive. I see it now! You've channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my Hive from the inside out!
Human minds are not infinitely pliable. and your hive has stretched many of them to their limit. Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane, it won't be long before your subjects snap back. Is it worth living here like a machine?
There we
Being
go.
a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate, thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called hive has already fallen.
It's not over yet.
Just the way he thinks of 5 steps before you take them. Oh!
It's too late.
Shit.
Once the desires of the hive accumulate, beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
Ooh. So how you think I'm gonna save him?
Such a disgraceful defeat if I was the Overmind.
My number shouldn't be so far down in the list. Siraj is a liar.
This isn't what we agreed to.
I should be the one in your position.
Oh, he destroyed the computers.
The hive.
I love the animated scenes on Genshin in this individual stories of Genshin.
What happened just now?
Members of a collective consciousness are more likely to reach a consensus because of their shared memories and emotions. For example, Ilias did have differing perceptions, but he ultimately followed the collective consciousness's judgment.
And Zhao
However,
and Sino.
this system is far from perfect. Based on this logic, the collective consciousness will generate an intractable diffusion effect.
I'm not a
upon
big
encountering
Zhongli
negative emotions.
sim.
The disturbance
I guess
that
I'm just
Ilias
not
caused
into the
wasn't for
older men.
naught. It made the collective question the Overmind.
Setbacks in the plan further amplified doubt, which
Kazuha's
diminishes the Overmind's
up there
influence.
too for me,
This
Kazuha.
inevitably causes the collective
But
to generate negative
most
emotions.
of the characters I like are
Apprehension,
like dominate me daddy characters, where
These
Kazuha
negative
is like
emotions
would be
can
like the
very well
gentle
hidden,
lover
as
type.
humans generally do not share completely transparent channels of communication. But in the hive, where there are no secrets, negativity can spread like a tidal wave. Of course, what I said to Ilias was the truth.
Zhongli does have a really good voice
A
actor.
few words were enough. Believe in the power of words, Siraj.
You were already thinking of a way to destroy the collective consciousness. Even back then, you knew that Ilias was the
It
bait all
is, it
along.
is.
But how did you know? Since when?
I knew it from the moment I saw him. Moreover, I never looked down on you. My opinion of you has always been objective. You have a naive view towards the concepts of collective consciousness and human evolution, but you are intelligent and disciplined. You would never let a test subject escape. Mistakes like that are beneath you, and you also won't leave any mistake
My
without a resolution.
butt's asleep. So I'm not doing
I
this
never
boo
thought I'd hear
jiggle
those words come from you.
intentionally for once. I'm trying to
But if you're saying that out of
pound
sympathy,
feeling
spare me.
back into my foot.
I know very well that you've never viewed me as an equal. When you were with us, you always had a distant look in your eyes.
Yes, it's pins and needles, and I would rather
to hide.
experience
I
physical
know it better than
pain
anyone else.
than have my foot
Arrogance
be
that
to
comes
sleep.
with
I
being a genius.
freaking hate this
Nobody
feeling.
likes being treated like that.
Your perspective is entirely born from your habitual way of looking at things. From your perspective, you probably think I'm like you, someone who doesn't fit in. However, I've never placed myself on a pedestal. I just want to distance myself from meaningless noise and look at everything objectively. On the other hand, you have failed to come to terms with who you truly are. You care too much about winning and how others perceive you.
You mean to say that I'm the arrogant one here?
Is that not so? Arrogant and emotionally fragile. You view people as a simple, mediocre collective, while you regard me as one of your kind.
Regardless, I have lost. You can take me back to the academia and stand trial.
You will stand trial, yes. But arresting people isn't in my job description. I'm just an ordinary staff member. I believe it is the General Mahamatra's duty to escort you away.
Is Saito gonna show up? Yeah!
Sino? What are you doing here?
I followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been settled.
Did it die? Did it die?
Symbols?
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made several similar symbols on the way here.
Wait.
Oh, I didn't know it did that. That's probably a good. That's probably a good thing. It saves your guys' ears.
When Paimon first saw you, Arav said that you had left a letter for Sino. So you really did know that something was up with Ilyas from the start. You lied to us too!
It'd be best if you didn't spout nonsense. I never employed any mode of trickery on you. By the way, I came across some information at the Academia a few days ago. If you practice the method discussed therein, your vision may improve. Do you need it?
Seriously? This guy. By the way, Sino, Paimon heard that Siraj sent more people to the Academia. We can't let those jerks get away!
Don't worry. The Matra have started screening suspicious persons. And we've already arrested many of Siraj's associates. This was likely one factor that caused the Hive's consciousness to waver.
I have hard eyes because my two husbandos are on the screen at the same time.
Seems like the interesting part is already over. I'll leave the
Maybe I
arrests to
should
you
add
all.
a drool emote to my new one.
And off he goes.
I was gonna have the puffy
There
breath.
still are a lot of test subjects here, so let's stick around for a while.
Talk to the test subject.
Oh no. Oh no. I was involved in all these plans to get rid of the acting Grand Sage? What came over me? How could I do something like this?
We're accomplices without knowing it. But
Yeah,
I'm afraid that'll hate them
pretty
pushing
much.
the Matra into giving us heavier sentences. Whether he's the scribe or the acting
Welcome
Grand
back,
Sage,
welcome
we
back,
can't afford to offend
Mr.
him.
Silent Storm.
Seems our future at the Academia will be full of uncertainties.
I think we're
We can
almost
discuss
done
the
with
future
this
later.
personal I'll hate
Leaving
them
the
story,
collective
and we'll
left
be
me with
moving
a
on to the
strange
event.
sense of guilt. I didn't feel anything towards Alhaitham at first, since he wasn't well known. All the opinions I heard about him were negative, though.
Siraj made us hate Alhaitham. And
Oh,
we
okay,
blindly
good,
accepted
good,
that
good.
hatred and thought of him as a bad person.
I'll either
How
switch
things
to
look,
Zelda
We've done a lot
or
of irrational things.
I
guess we're
need
getting
to
what we
still
deserve.
start the quest that
Could you
gives you
help us
that
apologize
minion
to
that lets you fly. I really want that minion.
Paimon will help you tell Alhaitham, but whether he chooses to forgive you is up to him.
But we'll see what time it
It's
is.
okay. No matter what he chooses,
I might need to,
apologizing
if I
will make
finish
us feel
these
slightly
two,
better.
I need to end
If he
stream
chooses to
by at
remember
least
we're prepared for our
7.
punishment.
7.
It's
yeah.
time to go.
Let's go.
So, were they all doomed?
Yes.
Looks like I can't exist.
You
as
need to go
Siraj
to
number
bed,
36.
Cookie.
Yet, my life as Ilyas goes on. When I was at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come forward with the truth. But I didn't have the courage then. So in the end, I lost my sense of justice. But I also wasn't able to conform.
Ilyas?
Because you need
Don't be
sleep.
sad.
You
I'm the
need
one who
sleep.
deceived you.
I care
However,
about you, and I want you to
didn't come
have
out
a
of this
good night's
completely
sleep.
empty-handed. The moment the hive collapsed, an idea popped into my head. I realized that the collective I was always trying to fit into wasn't as powerful as I had imagined. Understanding that
I
gave me
stream more
courage
than once
somehow.
a week.
Perhaps one
I
day
stream
I
like
could be
4
just
to
like
5
Alhaitham
times a
and
week.
not care about what anyone else thinks.
But I guess those are the later times, so they're harder to catch.
Thanks. Well, I should get going. I'm one of the primary suspects in the case, so I'll have to receive my due punishment.
I mean, like,
Can
if
you
this
keep
isn't
this a
early
secret from my
enough
parents and my
of a
sister?
stream on
just don't
Sundays,
want
I
them to worry.
could possibly
Also,
start earlier.
Please apologize to
If that
Alhaitham
would
for
work
me.
better for people. I could start,
Goodbye, you two.
like, a couple hours earlier, maybe. Let's see,
All the
started
test
at
subjects have been taken
4.
away. I'll have my subordinates seal the place, retrieve all documentation, and destroy the system. Are you two hurt? I brought bandages and hemostatics.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Just a little tired.
That's like,
Get some rest.
I could possibly
Hatham is
start
probably waiting for you at the
at
entrance.
2 instead
Go
of
see him when you're
4.
done here.
So
Watch out
it's
for any
2
of
hours
Siraj's
earlier
associates who
than
might
when I
still be
started
in hiding.
today.
If you encounter anything you can't take care of, come find me at the
I
academy.
should run a poll on my Discord to see what would be better for Sundays. I do. That's why I don't usually stream on Saturdays. Is Saturdays I take a me day. Because also Saturdays I usually have a. I hate to say I need a break for my child, but I do need breaks for my child, and Saturdays are those days. So that's why I don't usually stream on Saturdays. 'Cause they're my me days.
The matter's settled. We can return now.
Yes, I seem to have a very wide
longer
range
than I
of people that watch me.
Judging by your faces, it seems like you two still have some questions. I respect your curiosity, but I'm off the clock now, so I'm not going to field any questions.
Wow, you're a dick. I still love you, but you're a dick.
You couldn't tell that was an excuse just now?
Are you kidding me? Yeah, we didn't stay until you explain what happened back at Siraj's secret base.
See ya.
Wow.
Hold it right there.
What are you gonna do, Paimon? Hold back?
Done? Your behavior is reminding me of some other people.
Stop changing the subject.
Did he throw up in his mouth?
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You know what? Come with me.
Where to?
You'll know when we get there.
Where are we going? Where are we going? A nice play. Is he gonna invite us to his personal home? I'm gonna die if this is his house. I'm gonna die.
Is this your
home?
Yes.
What's with you all of a sudden? Being all polite and inviting us over?
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help
Kave's
me see
here
if this painting's
too.
all straightened. And, huh?
Kave, go away. Kave, go away. We're
Stop
trying to do
making a
something. Take
fuss.
Paimon with
They're
you.
obviously guests.
You're not from the academia, are you?
I'm unsure she's seen you before. You're that person from that time in that one place.
Person from
Wait, what? How do you know me? Oh no, do people know that I live here?
People know that I live here.
You're embarrassed only now of all times?
Oh,
Do Kaveh and Alhaitham get up the stuff behind closed doors?
Yes, we are, but keep that to yourselves. Please, don't tell anyone else.
I keep a few books on collectives and the subconscious here at home. I'll get them. You all chat in the meantime.
Hey! You're leaving just like that? What's the deal, Alhaitham?
What the heck? I don't want to be here alone with Kaveh.
Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that Alhaitham hired to pretend to be his friends, would you?
What?
Guess not. I've never seen him invite friends home before, so please excuse my surprise. You guys get it, right? You know, with his temperament and stuff.
Yeah.
Aren't you friends with him?
I wouldn't say friends exactly. Okay, well, we used to be, but we're not anymore.
But you live together. What?
Don't worry about it. My name is Kaveh. I'm sorry to have met you under these circumstances. Anyway, please don't say anything about me living here.
You seem like you got a lot going on. So maybe Samora will make Paimon shut up.
Are you serious?
Thorsten!
How could you? Of course. You're Alhaitham's friends.
What? That was a normal response. You exposed your own weakness.
Still, why do you have to treat me like he does?
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all must be getting along quite well.
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
Well, fine. I didn't want
I'll
to talk
leave the
to you
books here.
anyway. Books? A few pages, but its contents are too.
Paimon's dizzy from reading. This is way too complicated. Why don't we just ask questions instead? Paimon wants to know, oh, how did you know about the collective consciousness's weakness?
A year ago, Siraj presented his thesis to the Grand Sage, who offhandedly asked for my opinion. I actually responded with 2 lines of reasoning. The first, as I've already said, was that his research was on human evolution, a subject prohibited by the academia. The second was that I thought the direction of his research was too extreme, but his approach too conservative.
Wait,
I like to make popping sounds with my mouth, but to fill the silence.
Gathered all those people and even tried to get rid of you.
One way to stabilize a collective consciousness is to remove the test subject's humanity altogether. The optimal
Sometimes the mic
solution
doesn't
to
pick up
achieve
the
collective
sound.
consciousness is to focus solely on the overmind and treat the other test subjects as tools.
That's way too dangerous. You're not seriously considering that, are you? Cause, whew.
I'm merely stating the facts. If Siraj had done that, I would have felt his work to be just as senseless. It's impossible for any species to evolve overnight, and humans without their humanity cannot be called humans. That's why the academia prohibited research into human evolution. Most research of this kind tends to run contrary to evolution.
Huh. Paimon gets it now.
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity, then you'll probably evolve into some other species in another decade, I wager.
What about you? Are you going to devolve into a fungus?
At
How
least
do
I'd
these
be
two
a
live
fungus with
together?
empathy. Sorry for eavesdropping, but what happened to you guys? Are you in trouble?
Sort of. We encountered a strange researcher that had it out for us.
Are you all okay? Huh. So that's how things went. Such is life. If only he'd known, Alhaitham could have stayed indoors today, and the whole thing could have been avoided, right? Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books? They've been sitting there waiting for someone to sort through them for an age. If you're not gonna read them, tidy them away. They don't belong there.
So Kaveh's the maid. He's just missing the maid
Feel
uniform.
the awkwardness in the air? I hope you're aware of your lack of conversational skills.
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle black, is he? Well, having said all that,
This is reminding me of
are
that
you okay?
TikTok song.
I'm doing quite well. Much better than that painting you're trying to hang on the wall.
You
Okay.
don't understand anything.
Make good food.
Stop criticizing my taste in decoration.
Paimon can't tell which of them is more problematic. Let's just get this over with and leave.
You whisper very loudly.
Oh, yeah, Paimon's been told that.
Do you have any more questions?
Let Paimon think. Oh, by the way, the other researchers apologized to you. They hope that you can forgive them.
I bear them no ill will. More accurately, I don't really care about what they think of me. To some extent, they were also fooled by Siraj. The Matra will take this into account at their trials.
Ilias also said that he wanted to tell us the truth at Gandharvaville, but he didn't have the courage. He apologized to you too.
It doesn't matter.
I
never
can't stop
considered
yawning.
asking him to come forward with the truth. Judging from his experiences, he's more courageous than the average person. There's no need to lay even more criticism on him. Criticizing the brave only shows how weak you yourself are. I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes, so I'll field one last question.
Paimon doesn't have
You're not
any
gonna
more
buy us
questions.
dinner?
How about you?
I want dinner. What are you actually interested in, Alhaitham?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Us?
You only started investigating with the Matra at the Academia because you were interested in something, right? But after meeting Siraj, it didn't seem like you were interested in him or his experiment.
I had no interest in him personally, but I was curious as to why so many people were willing to form a collective consciousness with him. I now understand the reason.
Something to do with the current atmosphere at the Academia,
Correct.
I suppose.
The fall of the Sages and the shutdown of the Akasha terminals deeply affected the Academia.
Thank you for the
The fact
haircut.
that Siraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved speaks to the lack of research projects as of late. As the
What'd you
acting
get for
Grand
food?
Sage, I'll have to figure something out. In addition, what happened to Ilias is worth our attention. Reporting academic fraud was the right thing to do. He didn't deserve the outcome that he had received.
Paimon understands now.
I've heard of kimchi, but I'm not quite sure what it is.
I think minimum viable seriousness is a more apt description. I'll do
No,
my best
I'm
to
not
take care
going
of
to
this
sleep.
mess
I'm
until
not
my
going to sleep.
resignation is approved.
Not until I get this event done. And even then, I'll
Yes.
still be laying up in
I've
bed,
already submitted my resignation to the Academia.
drawing
Soon, I'll
until
resign
my
as the acting
sleepy
Grand
meds
Sage
kick
and go
in.
back to being its scribe. I don't think Siraj knew about that. If he had waited just a few more days before acting, I would have already resigned. What he'd do then wouldn't have been any concern of mine. However, even without my input, his unstable model would have collapsed for some other reason, so it makes no difference.
But why do you want to resign?
I'm not suited to be a sage, nor do I want to be one. The official process to select the new sages is already underway, but this process is long and takes far too much time. If I serve as acting Grand Sage for too long, the position might become permanent. That would be troublesome. This job isn't something I want to spend the rest of my life doing. It's important to keep your priorities strict. Well, it's about time. You too should grab some dinner as well.
I want to grab dinner with you.
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's kind of hungry. See ya! We're gonna grab some yummies.
We'll grab yummies with you. I'm not going to sleep yet. I'm not going to sleep yet.
The name Siraj doesn't ring a bell. Was he in your class?
I thought I was leaving.
He isn't someone who would leave an impression, so it's expected that you don't remember him.
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the Academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the Academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to see that you have a base amount of self-awareness. If the people in the Academia haven't gone mad, they'd know that I'm much more suited to be a sage than you. you.
And I suppose they'd let everyone know that your career as a sage will be as shaky as that painting.
Again, that's mighty rich coming from someone about to resign. In a few days, you'll be managing files again. You'll be back at rock bottom.
But my salary will likely stay the same.
Wait, what? How come? Why do you get special treatment?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his client.
Oof.
You...
Oof.
I took time out of my day to clean the living room for you, and this is the thanks I get for it?
They act like an old married couple.
Catching up on my work. I still have designs to finish.
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy some furniture
God
with that more.
damn!
What? Are you trying to annoy me to death? The decorations you buy keep getting uglier and uglier. What's the point of having a boring wood carving in your house?
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine. Go ahead and hide behind your financial success if you want. But if we forget Mora for a second, do you have anything of true value to boast about?
I think
What
I have
is
too
that?
many choices,
Is that
to be
enough?
honest.
Not enough
You, on
time
the
for
other
you,
hand, can you think of any redeeming feature?
Artistry, for sure.
or is it that you have a lot of time
the
to
first
do
thing
it?
about interior design. Don't go off buying random furniture unless you take me with you.
So I'll have to bring you along and then buy you drinks?
Of course.
But why would I do that? It would just be another form of a loan, and you'd have to pay me back eventually.
Can't you just be nice and not ask for the Mora back?
Right?
Pretending that you're not in debt is as ridiculous as pretending you're not living in someone else's home. Word will get out sooner or later.
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything, right? Tell them to keep all this.
There's no need to hide it so carefully. I think the truth's already out. You're such a lightweight that a few drinks at the tavern had you spilling all your beans.
What? No, it can't be.
Tell us you're jealous. There we go. Okay, how do I get out of Hell Hatham's house? First, I want to explore. Oh, I can't go in his bedroom. That's sad. Oh.
The name Siraj doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, I already
He
saw
isn't
this
someone who
scene.
would leave it.
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the academia
I don't wanna
pressures
watch it
people by
again.
labeling them as geniuses.
wanna watch
But
it
even
again.
so, the academia can't be left to you.
Ah,
Or
well,
perhaps I
let me
should say that I'm
skip.
delighted to see that you have a...
And I suppose that
There we go.
Again, that's mighty rich.
But my salary...
Wait, what?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself
Hey!
to death just to get a smile from his...
I just wanted to see his room.
I took time...
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to...
What? Are you trying to annoy me to death?
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Smash the enter key.
Fine.
I think I'd have too many choices, to
Not
be
enter
honest.
key, mouse
You, on
button.
the other hand, can you think of any redeeming feature?
Artistry.
Smash.
So I'll have to bring you...
Of course.
But why would I do that?
Can't you just be not...
Pretending that you're not...
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything.
There's no need to hide...
What? No, it can't be.
There we go. Okay. Do not go back in that room. Just leave. Just leave.
Strange. Paimon's heard lots of people talking about this academia extravaganza thing earlier. Wonder what that is. Maybe there'll be fun things to do there. Let's go to the academia and have a look for ourselves.
Okie dokie. Finally, I can start the event. Oh, that counted as a domain. Cool. I don't have to do another one. Go to west. No. Oh, they're gonna make me. Really? They're gonna make me do Dias? Oh no, that is Dias. West. Okay, never mind. This is the. Oh, what? Shade upon red silk. No! God damn it. How much longer does this event have? Oh, it still has 7 days. Oh, I'm saved. I'm saved. I thought this was ending today. Ah, stress has left my body. Okay, change of plans. We're doing Daya's story. Change of plans. Yes, more quests. Yeah. I didn't even think Daya was a part of this event, but oh well. I do need to catch up on these anyway. So they stop being a hindrance and getting in the way. The only one I'm not looking forward to doing is Baiju's, because I'm not a big Baiju simp. I just don't really care about Baiju.
I was trying to remember. What else did we put on our shopping list?
Ugh.
Oh, what a mouth-watering smell. Paimon would know the aroma of biryani anywhere. Let's go get some. We can still add it to the list.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. Wasn't expecting to see you here.
Hello there. Oh, it's been quite a while.
Huh. So you two are still hanging out together. Dia, didn't you say last time that you were gonna head back to the desert?
I said I was going to resign from being her bodyguard. Not that our friendship was over. We're still the best of friends. The Homayanis also still post jobs from
Why
time to time.
did Mihoyo have to do Daya so
me and
dirty?
the other mercs never pass them up.
She looks so good, but her kid is so bad.
My parents were delighted. They even said that it always felt like we were missing someone whenever Dia wasn't around.
That sounds like something they would say, all right. They're always so welcoming.
Ah,
Anyway, the job is already
the
taken care
pain.
of, so I was gonna head back to the brigade as soon as I finished a little shopping. But the master kept insisting, and I ended up staying for another day.
Thank you for the
You can stay
hydrate.
for as many days as you want, Dia. Father hasn't even gotten around to treating you to his best dishes yet.
You know I'm not the
At this
kind of
point after
person
the
to
scene,
sit
I'm gonna have
in
to
one
take a
place
quick
like that, my
BRB just
lady.
to use
Don't
all
worry,
these
though.
hydrates.
There'll always be next time.
What? She said they'll treat you to the best dishes. Paimon can't believe you can still refuse that.
But wait.
It's all good. It's all good. I need to hydrate more.
Why don't you just
I just
take me
forgot.
with you
I
today
forgot to
when you
potty
leave?
before I
There are
started
so
my
many places
stream.
I still haven't visited yet.
I'm sorry, my lady, but no can do. There's still a few things I need to take care of back at the brigade. Besides, the desert hasn't exactly been the most peaceful place lately.
Come on. Not this again. That's also what you said last time and the time before that.
I know, I'm sorry. Just give me some more time, and I promise I'll plan the best trip ever for you.
All right, fine. To be perfectly honest, it's not that I wanted to go, it's more like I feel like something is off about you lately. Ever since you first set foot on the estate a few days ago, you've been acting anxious and even paranoid. Have you been delaying our trip because you've run into some kind of trouble?
Nah, are you kidding? You're worrying too much.
Would you swear on that? Friends shouldn't lie to each other, you know. I mean, pry any further if you're willing to swear on what you just said. But if something really is bothering you, then just tell me. You know I'll help you however I can.
Oh, looks like Dunyarzad was onto something.
I'm in a bouncy
Too
mood.
perceptive, my lady. Seems I can't hide anything
And
from you.
I'm not talking about the boob jiggle. I'm just talking about
thought that
bouncing
nothing good could
in
come
my
out of telling
seat
you about the
generally.
messy happenings of mercenaries. Knowing too much only leads to more trouble. Mercenary life is a dog-eat-dog world where Mora reigns supreme. Everything
I guess that's
operates
why
on
I
a
like these
completely different
chill
set of
Genshin
rules.
streams.
That
Because
doesn't change anything about what I
even
just
though I'm
said,
doing
though.
story and stuff, I
still
can
friends,
still
and I can
not
only
have
support you
to
if I understand what's
zone
bothering
in
you.
on the game so much. I can
lady.
just chill
You're not
and
gonna
talk
stop until
and
you drag it out of me, are ya? All right, I'll share what I know. Let's go somewhere else first. This isn't exactly the best place for a discussion.
Yes!
Okay, let's talk here. Just try not to draw any extra attention. As you may
Especially with the
already
Zelda
know,
streams coming up, because I'm
Eremites
gonna
have both a lot of
have to
mercenaries
really
and a
motor
complex
to
organizational
get
structure.
Breath of the Wild
Many
done
mercs are
before
no different than
Tears
me,
of the Kingdom
just
comes
going
out
around looking for
Friday.
jobs to earn some mora. My brigade is called the Blazing Beasts. We're not a large group, but every member is loyal and brave. However, not all Eremite brigades are like mine. Some are willing to cross all kinds of lines for the sake of mora. The most notorious is a faction known as Deshret's Relics.
Deshret's Relics? Judging from the name, they must really look up to...
King Deshret.
Yep, you got it. I've heard that you've already crossed paths with Ain al-Akmar. They're one of the groups under the Relic's banner.
Oh, you mean the group that tried to sell us the Divine Knowledge Capsule? Yeah, they weren't friendly at all.
Deshret's Relics is composed of many smaller brigades like Ain al-Akmar. The Relic's headquarters issues orders to all brigades under his control. On any other day, I would want nothing to do with them. Unfortunately, though, the brigade that's stirring up trouble now is none other than Dakan al-Akmar. I think it means beard or something. Believe me, it's a really stupid name. I found it insufferable for years.
I would hate to have that
Anyway,
name.
the real issue is that Dakan al-Akmar is led by my father, Kusela.
Say what?
Ooh, her
I
daddy.
think I'm starting to understand your anxiety now. What did they do?
I won't go into details, my lady, but they've been involved in a lot of violent incidents. We're talking hundreds.
Watch. I mean, Dia looks fucking hot as
The
hell.
scenes tend to be quite gruesome,
And then we're gonna
too.
see her dad, and he's just
Strip
gonna
the
be a
victims of
plain
all their
old
valuables
ass
before murdering them.
NPC.
Not only had they targeted merchant caravans and ordinary citizens, but other
Or
mercenary
a
brigades as well.
regular Eremite NPC. He's not gonna have an original
They
design.
don't even spare their own kind.
I don't know how Deshret's Relic sees it. All I do know is that Dakan al-Akmar has become more and more aggressive over the last few years. If I don't do something about them, then even my brigade or the people of Aru village could become their next target. I just wish I knew what's driven him to do this.
Yeah. How can your father do such terrible things?
I don't know. People change. He's always been pretty pathetic. But at least in the past, there were still a few lines that he wouldn't cross.
That's setting the bar pretty low.
I mean, if he was even remotely decent, then why would I have to leave the brigade and cut all ties with him? He was loud and foolish, with no real sense of purpose. Instead of doing anything useful, he spent most of his time drinking and chasing after women. Of course, the other brigade members were just like him. Their ruckus would go on night after night.
Sounds like a nightmare.
What about your mother? Did she ever step in to stop them?
Unfortunately, I never knew my mother.
I'm sorry, dear.
Annie LeBron
I
Jam?
didn't know.
What's that?
It's all right, my lady.
What's that?
That's pretty common in mercenary circles. Didn't I mention that my father was chasing after women? I was the result of one of those encounters with some random person.
Oh, that's one of the things that you have to have the.
In any case, she never came to see me.
What? It's some kind of add-on?
You'll be fine as long as you remember to stick with
I've
Dad.
been meaning. That's another
But
thing I've
even
been meaning
then,
to look
he
into.
left most of the parenting to the brigade.
BTTV.
One thing
That's
I do
it.
remember is that he used to tell me stories. But the
Okay.
problem
Oh,
is
that's
that
another thing
he
I
had
will look
terrible
into in my
taste.
studies.
He only knew a few stories, and even those tended to be pretty stale. They were tales
No,
of
not
desert
BB.
warriors defeating dragons in the forest, or stories of mercenaries rescuing princesses from rebel armies.
There we go.
Sounds like your typical fairy tales.
Yes.
More or less, yeah. They were interesting maybe the first
Except
or
it
second time
auto-corrected
around.
to Bib. I'm
But
glad
after
I
about
noticed.
20
I'm
repeats,
gonna look at my
it
notes
started
later.
to
I'm gonna
get
be
a
like,
little dull.
Bib?
He seemed to think
Bib?
those stories were the best things ever, though.
B,
He was so into them that he'd call the whole
B.
brigade over and make them
There we
perform the
go.
whole thing as a play. Even the toys he gave me would all be story props. I'd get helmets, shields, and toy swords. It was only much later when I realized that the shows were more for him than they ever were for me.
What an interesting guy.
Oh, kid. But it doesn't sound like he had all bad intentions.
I've always found him pretty childish. But that was something I could just shrug off. I had no reason to despise him.
Also, do you think my night bot timers are too often? Should I spread them out a little bit, or you think they're just right? I was always worried about them spamming too much.
Acts, they would even openly boast about them. No one in the brigade was any kind of hero. Instead, my father and his cronies were more like the bad guys that needed to be taken down. Did they really think that as long as they didn't do any of that stuff right in front of me, I would never know?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
15
I can
minutes.
Understand your feelings. The difference between perception and reality must have hit hard.
Yeah, but don't worry, my lady. It's all water under the bridge to me now. I had a huge argument with my father and left that place behind for good. I'm not investigating them due to any bitter feelings I still have towards my father. I just want to protect those that are close to me.
You just want to find out.
I told the boys to gather as much information as they could. Most of the reports concern violent incidents, but there's also some talk of smuggling.
I see. But isn't this investigation incredibly dangerous?
It is, but every mercenary lives life on the edge. It's a lifestyle that I enjoy.
That may be true, but it'll be impossible for those who care about you not to worry.
Well, now you get why I didn't want to share any of this with you.
What should we do? They both have valid concerns.
I got distracted.
Huh? But there's no need for you to get caught up in this mess, too.
Well, she's super tough, so if she went into the desert with you,
I am
then
super
my
tough.
bets the problem will be solved in no time.
I'm inclined to agree. I'd feel a lot more at ease if you took her along to help. I'll wait for news from you in the city until then. Please, stay safe.
I'm honored that you care so much for me, my lady. All right, then let's get moving. Our first stop will be Caravan Rebot, where we can catch up a bit with my fellow mercs.
Right. Right. Very simple. Honestly, with how important she was at the start of the storyline, I'm kind of surprised Dunyarzad doesn't have a more elaborate model. Like, of course, not as elaborate as the rollable characters, but still.
A moment, if you would. Are you two the famous Traveler and Paimon by any chance?
We are.
And who are you?
My name is Wikas, a member of the Academia Extravaganza Planning Committee. Have you two heard of this festival?
Oh, now it's during the festival.
Why we're here?
Is that so? Look, since you're both interested, would you mind if I get...
Oh, I guess that unlocked it.
The
But
Academia
now I was committed to die
is a grand event run by the Academia with a long and
My
storied
name is
history.
Wika.
To be precise, it can be divided into the Wisdom Gala and the Inter-Darshan Championship. The gala is held annually. During this time, all 6 Darshans will set up booths throughout the city and host guests to showcase the most fascinating aspects of their school. And on the other hand, the championship is held once every 4 years. Each Darshan
It's a
will set up
grand
this year.
champion.
The gala is being held alongside the championship. So the mood...
Got it. Cool.
You're most welcome. Answering questions regarding the...
Huh? Need our help with something?
Well, let me begin by saying that this Lesser Lord Kusanali and the sages came up with a plan for the Academia. As such, we've invited a great number of desert dwellers. I've heard that the two of you are famous across both the rainforest and desert.
Exactly.
I have to hurry through this so I can go back to Dice.
Darshan. But then we would have to deal with the exam.
No need to worry. The championship participants have already been selected. I mean to invite the two of you as there's no pressure. Just follow
That kind of sounds like a sweet deal. What do you think?
You can head over to the festival venue later. Some of them even might be people you... So, how about it?
Well, give it a go.
Having fun while getting paid? This sounds awesome!
The main event venue is at the outskirts of the Citadel of Regzar, and the organizer you're looking for is Karina. Tell her the situation and the championship is going to begin soon. I wish you a good experience serving as commentators. If you have any doubts...
Alrighty, off we...
Okay, back to die. Unless I can't do Dia because it's... No, I can't. Okay, I can.
Hey, Dia, you're back. Are these two friends of yours?
A pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. There's no need to be so formal with us. We're a pretty casual crew. Anyway, since we've got a newcomer, let me fill you in on what the Khan al-Akhmar's been up to lately. They've become extremely aggressive. Apparently, even their own now have become acceptable targets. They even attack other relics brigades, just the same as any other mercenary brigade.
Even the most ferocious beasts still protect their own. But it sounds like they've thrown that straight to the wind.
That's right. Once they've collected enough loot off the other mercenaries, they sell it off to a different brigade, or turn to merchants on the block. A portion of their profits is immediately exchanged for more food and weaponry.
That's terrible!
Yeah, and it really makes you wonder why they're so desperate for Mora. A few days ago, Isham and I trailed them for a while, and even disguised ourselves as merchants to conduct trade with them. We were able to learn a few things from the exchange. Rather than saying they're out to plunder and hoard Mora, it'd probably be more accurate to say that they're experiencing an internal power struggle.
Wait, a power struggle?
Power
You heard
struggle.
me right. The vast majority of their victims are mercenaries from the other brigades of Deshret's relics. If their only goal was Mora, they could have gone after anybody. The targeted nature of their attacks points to a power struggle between the different brigades within the relics. That's the only plausible explanation we have. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find out anything more specific. It seems they're also trying to keep things under wraps. Oh, one last thing we discovered was that over the past few years, as the Khan al-Akhmar became more and more active, Deshret's relics as a whole became a lot weaker.
It sounds mighty strange to me too. Harun, you can leave the rest of the investigation to us. Gotta say though, I didn't expect you to go on a whole undercover mission during the few days I was gone. Sounds like you were really putting your necks on the line, no?
Nah, it was nothing. We're just as concerned about the situation as you are. The Khan al-Akhmar is your father's crew after all.
What he said.
That's
Besides,
painful.
Dia, haven't you done more dangerous things than all of us combined? What we did is
Yes,
nothing
you're in the
compared to your
future. Tell me what the future holds.
And while they went to talk with Dakan al-Akhmar, I took a look at the last camp they attacked. Any survivors of the attack were already long gone. There was nothing of value left in the camp.
Ah, Hisham and Khalaf. You're here too.
We rushed over as soon as we saw you come into Caravan Rebat. Although this new friend of yours looks a little green behind the ears,
I
I'm
am
sensing a
not
special
green
vibe.
behind the ears. I'm an
Now that we know you have a
experienced
capable partner with you,
adventurer.
we can also rest easy.
Hey, what about Paimon? Feel anything special?
Oh, you're also planning to tag along with them?
Of course! Paimon is the traveler's most important guide. Wherever she goes, Paimon will follow.
But aren't I supposed to follow you
In that
as a
case,
guide?
Then you'd better take care of her too, Dia.
Don't underestimate Paimon!
Don't worry about her. She may look tiny and helpless, but she's been through just as many battles as the traveler here.
Yeah,
Even if
riding
she
on my
had only
shoulder.
survived on sheer luck, then that alone would still make her quite formidable.
I had no idea. I guess I shouldn't judge by appearances.
Oh, one other thing, Dia. When you're free, why don't you update the deputy about your upcoming schedule? We held another recruitment event a few days ago, but everyone only came to see the Flame Mane. You weren't around at the time, so people were pretty disappointed to only find our crew of rough, unkempt guys. The deputy put a lot of effort into the event, but it was basically for nothing. Only a few people chose to stay, and that really got to him.
Sorry to hear that. I'll be sure to bring him some great liquor next time. I left in a hurry and I couldn't make it back in time for the event.
Gotta admit, I can understand their disappointment though. You're our brigade's main selling point, after all. Now, if only the deputy could figure out a way to bring a few more smoking hot members into our ranks.
Keep dreaming. Remember the last time I invited a couple gals into the brigade? You all just froze up with your mouths gaping like a bunch of scarecrows. The awkward silence and weird expressions left quite the impression on them. They were originally interested in joining us, but after that, they both told me they were too uncomfortable to stick around.
Hey, didn't we agree to never bring that up again?
Huh? Wait, are you serious? Why have I never heard about this?
I don't think you were part of the brigade yet.
Are you kidding me? I missed a once-in-a-lifetime moment like that, and you weren't even gonna tell me?
All right. We can tell you about it later. Now's not the time.
Hey, don't you try to change the subject. You and Hisham get your butts over here and tell me everything right now.
Sounds like my kind of group.
Are they always like this?
More or less. There aren't many rules or graces when it comes to mercenaries. We're used to just speaking our minds. If someone starts getting under your skin, you just yell right back at them. And if that doesn't put an end to it, and you just challenge them to a fight.
You just punch them in the
But
face.
we also don't tend to take many things too seriously. Being direct and getting it all out of your system as soon as things come up is better than keeping everything bottled up, never talking about it. That's also why I never spare their feelings when I talk to them. If I want to laugh, I'll laugh. If I'm angry, then I'll unload on them. It's hard to stop once you get used to it. Though, I can never do that when I'm with the homie Yannis. Hey, knuckleheads! Can you at least tell me the rest of the intel before you go back to your bickering?
Yeah, you hear her, Holloff? Told you we gotta focus on the investigation first. I drew up a map. Right here is the spot. There you'll find the merchant caravan responsible for getting rid of Dukan al-Akhmar's looted goods. All you gotta do is wait and ambush them in the evening. They'll have no idea what hit them.
Perfect. Thanks for that. Be sure to pass my regards to everyone else in the brigade as well.
Will do. You stay safe, Dia.
Okay, now I'm going to party because I completely forgot to do it after the last scene. I still gotta go. So I will take a quick BRB, guys. I will be right back. What do you mean it's time to cause chaos? Where's the chaos? It's not nice to cause chaos when I got my pants down. Hide the narcotics. Okay, continue with this story. I'm on a timer. That down a little bit. I have about 45 minutes. 45 minutes.
This should be the place. Let's find a spot to hide and bide our time. It's gonna come down to a fight one way or another. So let's all
You don't
be
think that's
careful.
gonna be enough to finish that story?
She knows her way around a fight.
I'm not worried about that. What I meant is that we probably shouldn't go too hard on the enemy. After all, we still need to get information out of them.
If it goes a little bit over 45 minutes, it's not too bad.
Here they come. You ready? Let's not give them a chance to react and end this quickly.
Then what do you mean that ain't enough? Are you gonna miss me?
Emerge, right here. Emerge. A sight to behold.
Hello, King Imperial. How's it going? Welcome, welcome.
You're up.
Enough on my end, because what the fuck are we going to do for the other 2 to 3 hours?
You're the Flame Mane.
I would stick around longer, but
All right,
I have to
time
put
for a
Tiny
little talk.
Dino to bed.
Are you buddies with Dakana Lockmar now?
Unfortunately.
Tell me, what are they after?
How are you doing, King Imperial?
You know the code of being a mercenary, just like everyone
But I'll be on
else.
Discord
The
chatting
first rule is
still.
to
I'll still
never
be on
divulge
Discord.
key information about our employer. What makes you think I'd talk?
That might have worked on an amateur, but I know you're just looking to protect your reputation. Think about it, though.
That pillow is
What's your
not sitting right.
reputation worth if you won't have the other tools you need to succeed in this line of work? Tools like, I don't know, your limbs or eyes. You've got 5 seconds. You might want
being
to think twice
scary.
about how much your employer's information is worth to you.
She
I'm not
knows what
joking
she's
around.
doing.
We can do this the easy way or the painful way.
Painful way.
I'll save you the trouble.
What did he do? Cyanide pill?
Huh? Are you crazy? He tried to bite off his own tongue. Quick, search the area
Oh.
for any first aid supplies.
King Imperial, we're actually on the same time.
Definitely didn't
zone, I
expect him to
think.
go that far. Thankfully, the wound wasn't
But
too
I
deep.
am a
and
bit
he just
sleepy
passed out from
too,
the
as
pain.
well. But I have too much stuff to do to sleep.
I just wanted to test his mettle. You can get a lot of mercenaries to talk just by threatening them. I didn't expect him to be willing to go through so much pain just to deny us some intel.
Well, he's out cold for now. We could wait for him to wake up.
Yes,
but
I'm CST too.
it's not a good idea to interrogate him any further. What should we do?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be a waste of time to interrogate him again after that. He might just hurt himself again if we start asking. There are lots of goods around here. Let's search the area. Maybe we'll be able to find something. I'm really sorry.
Weapons and boxes, as well as a bunch of medicine and bandages. Seemed that I can't read that fast, game. Here, there's a lot of daily necessities like food and water in the box. It doesn't seem like there's anything noteworthy.
We found a piece of paper with a bunch of names on it. Maybe it's a record of something.
Let me take a look. If this really is a merchant caravan, they should have a record of their transaction. Yep. I see an entry for Dakana Lakmar right here. Kusela, Idrisi, Bashar, and Takriti. All familiar names. Dakana Lakmar has been trading for a hefty supply of food, weapons, and medicine. It seems that in the past, they used to receive some canned knowledge as well. This caravan is just one link in their logistics chain. Once in the rainforest, the caravan will exchange the looted goods for Mora, and the funds will then be passed to a specific person. That person will then pack the caravan full of necessary goods, which will then be brought right back to Dakana Lakmar. Wait, why is there no Mora value recorded for the final transaction?
No value?
Yeah, every transaction before the last one was marked with an exact amount of Mora, but the final one, where they paid for everything to be brought back to the desert, was simply marked as delivered. Perhaps, but they couldn't have known how much they would make off selling the loot. Do they not care about profit margins at all? Anyway, the next part's the records of the goods themselves. There are a lot of entries. Everything was probably sourced from the rainforest. Huh?
What's wrong?
Shazamon Homayani?
Homayani? You mean Dunyarzad's family?
Uh-oh.
Could it just be another
Val,
family
go to
with
sleep
the same
if you're
last
feeling woozy. Go right down.
I'd be surprised to find
Drink
someone
some
with the
water.
exact same first and last name. Shazamon Homayani is Dunyarzad's father and the head of the Homayani family. Just
go
what
to
the
sleep.
heck is going on here? I'm sorry. You're right. I'll consider what we found and not jump to conclusions just yet. But what this piece of paper confirms is that the Homayani family has been providing goods to Dakana Lakmar.
What if the Homayanis have been kept in the dark?
Go to sleep.
That's a possibility, but if that was the case, why is this caravan specifically named Shazamon as their person of contact? They could have just as easily bought goods such as food and medicine directly from Caravan Rebot or Port Ormuz.
But you go to sleep after I'm done streaming. That's the deal.
Yeah, funding violence and looting. The brigade gets the goods, and he is paid the proceeds from the sale of the loot.
But why would he do something like this? It's not
Yeah,
like
okay,
the Homayanis
okay.
are in need of money.
I mean, I think you should go now, but I'll
honestly
agree
have
to
no
that.
idea. I've been to their estate many times, and I've never noticed anything suspicious. The only potentially large expenditure I could think of would be the treatment costs for Dunyarzad's Elazar, but that's still just a speculation. I don't think the master would stoop so low to make Mora. You're probably right. I know my lady's personality, and she wouldn't deliberately keep something like...
But what should we do now? All we found is
About
just
this,
another mystery.
we won't be able to turn back.
If you ask me, we already have... I'm not worried. It's too early to make a verdict yet. Let's go find my lady again. We'll tell her if we're lucky, we can not only figure out the mystery of this paper, but also follow the trail of breadcrumbs to the people responsible at Dakana Lakmar.
Dia, are you sure this is the best decision? What if instead of getting the help we need, we just end up revealing everything we've discovered to the enemy?
I've considered that possibility, but even still, I want to tell her what we found. I think I owe her that much. True friendship is built on trust. She showed genuine concern for me when we first brought up the topic. I can't repay her kindness with doubt and suspicion. That's not how I deal with people.
You're right. Paimon wants to trust Dunyarzad too.
Yeah. Let's pay another visit to
Thank you
Sumeru
to
City.
have had. Mop. Where's... Oh, the quest hasn't popped up yet? Question mark? Opening festivities and... Okay, I'm not going to be able to finish Daya's quest line. That's so annoying! Okay, I'm gonna have to do probably prelude this to next Sunday then, because yeah, I can't do all those quests in a half hour. So let's go. Can I go and find the quest that's over here that gives the minion? I can at least grab the quest if I don't have it already. Solve the anomaly that appeared in the sky. You must first go into the desert and make contact with the Narjun Knights. I think, is that it? I went over there to grab the boss. That must be it, yeah. You know what? Let's just go grab the statues of the seven. I'll do a little explorings. Do a little explorings. Can I even get all the way up there? Bum, 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 bum. And my quest log isn't as bad as it used to be. You should have seen how it used to be. There were so many quests. So many. I'm guessing these things have something to do with the pet. Don't get down, yeah. Get down. I need energy. You know, it kind of makes me sad that with Inazuma and Sumeru, getting all the Geoculus, Animalculus, whatever you want to, electrolicula, blah, 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 doesn't give you more energy from Inazuma and Sumeru. I want it to be like Zelda, where I have like a bar circling me of energy. Okay, so the last statue is up this way. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. Also, what do I have left to do for week? Not what I want. Weeklies. Need to spend 10 more resin. That's not hard. I probably won't hit that one. I can do the 20 cooked dishes. I can do those two. I can do the realm currency. I could probably get the furnishings. I have enough saved up from speed the furnishings along. So where am I going? I need to go up. Bum, 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 bum. Still not going the right way. Oh, did I see it? Is that it? Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah. So we have a crater that has ugliness, and then we have a crater that has a giant tree. Let's grab this over here. Dun, 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 dun. Upskirt, I swear. The only thing that pisses me off, I love Yai's design. The only thing that pisses me off is she would not be wearing bloomers. I don't care if she's a priestess, she would not be wearing bloomers. She'd have like some kind of sexy underwear on. Or nothing at all. Yeah, that's what they're called. The kind of underwear she's wearing, they're called bloomers. Hold on. It's hard to see when she's not flying. They're called bloomers. I got an achievement. Not that one. I don't think I have enough primos to turn into a wish. Oh, I do. Boom. Okay, now let's go to Sumeru City, and then we'll go to the teapot. No, we're not doing wishes. I just like to turn any available primos I have into the currency. Let's see the button. No, because I have no desire, even slightly, to get Baizu. And I already have Ganyu, and I don't like her playstyle, so I don't see a point in getting constellations. I need to check them. What else? Maybe. Eventually, I will start building up my teapot, but today is not that day. And we're gonna speed these along. Here we go. No. Realm Deep. I want to buy more of these.
If you ever...
Now that should be done. 29. Oh, I'm almost to 30 where I get the weapon. I just don't know what weapon I want. I should probably look. Let's see, what's the height I'm missing? No, I don't need. Who's using something I can upgrade? Zhao's is already ranked 5. She's using the catch. Ganyu is... I don't think that's one. Fading Twilight. I don't think that's one. Why do you got all these OP characters? Speedrun any percent. Hers is rank 5.
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful. But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
Hu Tao's is rank 1, but I don't play Hu Tao, so there's not really a point in leveling. I guess if I don't have a choice, I'll level Hu Tao's. Oh, she has the beginner's polearm because I gave her catch to Shenhe. These are all the characters I don't do any shits about. Let's see. What would be good? Cookies, Iron Sting. What's a good one? A replacement for Xianling's weapon. Xianling. Is the spear from the banner good for her at all? Edge. It is not. What about her Shenhe? Can I give her back the catch and then give Shenhe something else?
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone seems to be writing about these days. Goodness knows what they find so disappointing about their own world.
Favonius Lance is better, but I think I have my Favonius Lance on someone else. I think I have that on Yao Yao. Yeah, and I don't think I have extras. No, I don't have any extras of the Favonius Lance. What about Yao Yao? Is there a replacement I can give to Yao Yao and then give Yao Yao's to Shenhe and
Personally,
Shenhe's?
I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful. But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
But her top one is the Favonius Lance. I just don't know what to grab. Free weapon. Do they have anything on Kirara yet? Kirara. Did they have like a good weapon for her? And that was that. Kirara's a weapon. I know. No, she's a sword user. So is Black Sword a good one for her? Of course, they're not going to tell me yet. Her kit hasn't been released enough. I guess I'll just grab Black Sword just in case.
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone seems to be writing about these days. Goodness knows what they find so disappointing about their own world.
You know you've done the battle pass too much when you don't know what weapon to pick from it anymore. Like there's nothing you need. Okay. Wrong button again. We were gonna do 20 dishes and the bounties and requests. Since we're right beside the bounties and requests, we'll do that first. Electro damage. I don't have any good claymore wielders, so. I will change my team since they're invulnerable to electro damage. Making sure there wasn't an event I was missing. You're about to die.
Hold the line! Unleash! Sakura swirl! Manifest! Uphill battle!
We'll meet again.
Easy peasy. Vulnerable to cryo damage, electro resist decreased. Now to switch back to the other team. Now I'll go with my Naheba team, I think. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum.
Everyone hold hands.
Everyone help me.
Right now, emerge! Right now!
Allow me.
Through me, justice is served. Guilty.
Bam, 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 bam. Bum, bum, bum. Last one. Okay. Target is immune to pyro damage. Damage dealt by dendro cores will be increased after the target damage dealt by the dendro cores. Dendro resistance was reduced. Okay, same team. Same team. Where's the circle? There.
It's raining again.
It is raining again, I know.
I see everything. Everyone hold hands. Share my knowledge.
Right here, emerge! I'm always watching. Right now, right here.
Hold the line.
Nowhere to run. Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Things die almost too fast. I don't get to do all my Sino cool ultimate. Dang, 30. Oh, I can wish one more time. We're just gonna go with the. Hold on, let me look up Nahida. I think I have Nahida's a good weapon for Nahida, but I'll just make sure this one isn't unviable. No, what she has is I was gonna go main DPS Nahiba, Solar Pearl would be good, but I don't plan on going main DPS Nahiba. I'll just grab a black sword for now. How can I do those quests? Not what I wanted to prep.
Luck.
Oof. Stretchies. I got plenty. Okay. Next quest. I'm too lazy to walk. It's yours. I just ignore that I'm standing on your fruit. So I need to go back to the student, turn in that bounty for the monies. I don't need the monies, but I might as well get the monies if they're offering it. My nose just got really itchy all of a sudden. Pain. Hello, guys.
The Temple of Wisdom. Uphill battle. The rebound.
Ow.
Right now, emerge. Right here.
Nowhere to run. Through me, justice is served.
I still didn't get to use Benefit's ultimate. Boom. Badge. 8,400. Okay, let's cook our dishes, and then we're gonna peace out. And peace. Oh, I need to use 10 more resin. 10 more resin. I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm close enough to capping. I'm close enough. Cooking. What can I make? I'll just auto cook 12 those. I can't do many of those because I don't have the stuff. Something I can call multiple. Let's do that one. It looks good too. Um, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, and 20. There we go. There's no way I'm getting 20 ley lines. I hate genius invocation, whatever the fuck it's called. I hate it. 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 But that would put me at 31 if I just spend 10 resin. Fuck it. I'm spending 10 resin. Let's just do a ley line. Just do one ley line.
Right now. Nothing lasts forever. Emerge, right here.
I see everything.
Right now.
Make yourselves at home. Hey!
Surrender! What's it done?
There we go. There we go. 31. There's 2 weeks left in the battle pass. I should be able to get there pretty easy. Let's do that last wish. That one wish I got. And then we're gonna wait out. Ooh, purple. It's something. Ooh, I think that's good for... I have that on Nihida, so that's actually kind of really good. There's Nihida. Weapons. It is. Yes, I can refine it to the last rank. There we go. Rank 5. Yo! Yo! Okay, mark my pass in Mondstadt. And we're gonna go to just chatting. Yeah! Okay. Move over here. Okay, let's finish closing out a Genshin so we don't have to listen to that. Okay, let's see who is streaming right now. Hold on, there's an announcement. Okay, who's streaming? Who's streaming? Who's streaming? Let's raid Grem because they have a super awesome model. They just debuted recently. Honestly, their model inspires me to do some of the stuff their model does inspires me to do some cool stuff with my own. Let's raid them. Copy. Go. There we go. Okay, everyone, thank you for watching and hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow for some Breath of the Wild speedrun Mandarz edition. They're trying to finish it before the new game comes out. Okay, everyone, have good night, have good sleeps, have good dreams, and remember that I love you. Mwah. 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 Night night.